my money ready. It's a crazy world.
Okay, this one is for all the homeowners out there. The seller's market, you've heard this headline. It's hot as summertime in Houston. So if you've been thinking about selling, now just might be the perfect time.
Oh yeah, Houston Realtor Amy Armstrong is here with expert advice to help us all take advantage of the current market. And it's so true. I mean, you must be super busy these days.
Thank you. I am super busy these days. It's an insane market right now. We've all heard how hot the Houston market is, right?
Absolutely. And as we said in the intro, I think this is really interesting, or can be a little overwhelming for people. If they want to jump on the seller's market and say, okay, I live in a great part of town, or my house is, you know, going to be great on the market, where do you start?
Right, so you want to start by securing the right agent that's going to partner with you, and an agent that you trust. So I would say, and always a key that has always been like a solid for real estate is have amazing listing photos. But now more than ever, we have so many online shoppers because we have a lot of out-of-state buyers, overseas buyers. So we're doing a lot now of the videography, even more so than we did before, and then the 3D Matterport tours. This way buyers can shop online with confidence, right? They can actually like tour the homes and see the layout and the floor plan.
And in the comfort of their own home too. Sorry to jump in,
No,
but you know, when you go and look at homes, I think that's half the battle, right? It's like a long process.
Decades ago, even years ago, it would have been unheard of to buy a home just by looking at online photos. But Amy, it sounds like you're saying the first impression when someone is seeing even that little photo that they're going to click on online, you want your home to shine.
You want your home to shine, and they're buying these homes most of the time these days sight unseen. So you have a lot of tours of home tours of agents that are showing the homes in person, but so many of them are buying them sight unseen with just a video or an agent that will come in and preview for them. So it's so important now.
Wow.
This is another thing about choosing the right price for your home that you're ready to put on the market. The homeowner typically, you know, thinks about all the years and the memories that are in their homes. That doesn't necessarily translate into what you're going to get in the market.
Well, not necessarily, but we are seeing homes selling for way over asking price right now. So it is such a seller's market. Sellers can call a lot of the shots right now, but it is still very important to refine a perfect price and to work with an agent that can guide you in the right direction, pulling comparable properties. So in the normal market, we were pulling sold properties that were comparable to the product, and now we're looking at pending properties that just recently went under contract because we're in such a fluid market, and we're seeing prices increasing daily. So we want to see what's trending right now, what's going under contract, what are buyers scooping up right now, and then we're basing that as a guideline.
You mentioned something, Amy, that I think is really key. Finding not just a realtor, but finding the right realtor. And I think when you have someone who's really experienced, they can point out potential problems, or maybe, you know, when it comes to like a sale price, the highest offer isn't always the best, right?
Right. So there's so much to look at. You really want to look at the overall package. So buyers right now are under a lot of pressure, and it's a very competitive market, super aggressive. So they went from one property where they lost the bidding war, and now they're coming to your property, and a lot of buyers are throwing prices out just to see what will stick, right? So it can be kind of scary. You want to make sure that you secure the right buyer, that they don't get cold feet or have buyer's remorse or anything like that. So you want to work with an agent that's going to do their due diligence and really qualifying these buyers and just making sure that their lending is secure, that they, you know, have financing in place that is going to get you through the transaction successfully.
And before you list the house, there's a number of things that you need to do as well on the selling side, because I would imagine you have this conversation with a lot of your clients, you know, taking down the personal photos, doing minor repairs that you feel like you need to do, right?
Right. So we know the basics of getting your home prepped to list. So that's always going to be a standard in the industry, right? So we're going to want to declutter. I tell my clients, just start packing. You're moving anyway, so pack it up. Less is more, so think like a model home. Depersonalize, of course, get a deep cleaner in there, get it all nice and shiny. So you're selling a product, so you want the buyers to really love the product and be impressed when they come in and see it in person. But also one thing to remember too is that if you have anything that's in need of repair, if you're aware of something like, say, your microwave is out and it's not working, either get it addressed before you list or make sure you disclose it on the seller's disclosure so that there's no surprises after you go under contract.
Yeah, surprises are not a good thing.
No surprises. We don't like surprises.
Let's talk about more major updates though, because I mean, you mentioned you want it to look like a model home, but what if someone out there is saying, you know what, my home doesn't look like a model home and it needs repairs, maybe updated kitchens and bathrooms. What are some of the repairs that they should not do and repairs that they should do before selling?
Well, I would say that right now, I mean, anything really goes. I mean, so buyers, they're scooping up properties that don't have the updates, right? Because they're so limited on inventory. So it's like whenever a property hits the market, as long as it meets the criteria of the number of bedrooms, the lot size they want, you know, some of the guts of the house that they're really looking for, they're jumping on it and they're willing to make those updates. So I would say don't invest up front right now.
Absolutely, because then they can customize it to whatever their need is coming in.
Yes.
Great information. It is a hot market for sure, and you can find all of Amy's real estate tips and a link to connect with her on our website. That's HoustonLife.tv.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Amy Armstrong, thanks so much.
Thank you.